Yo, mic check, mic check. Yeah, here you go. Oh, nah, he over here. Yeah, I heard he got that hot new thing. It's called Switch. Let's get it going.
Welcome. Switch up week, which is why we switch spots.
Switch it up.
Throw you off
Changing
a
it
little
up.
bit. It's
Yeah.
neither of our good sides, so we're going to hate this so
This
much.
is just where we're at.
Yep. We all look like a mess today.
Yeah.
It was a good thing we didn't film last night because I don't know
my
about you,
goodness.
but I was in a terrible
I was-
mood after last night's judging.
I was just tired. I was just yawning and I was
Yeah,
yawning
she was
machine.
falling asleep.
I was so tired that today I woke up and I was like, who got eliminated last night? And I looked it up because I was just a mess.
Yeah. So,
I still don't remember the last 10 minutes of the show.
it's alright.
But then I remembered, they don't eliminate people on
Yeah.
Switch Up Week.
It's alright because, to be honest, none of these dances I really want to watch back again.
Mm-mm.
And normally, that's a shame to me. Normally,
Niles.
I'm sure other people have loved it and have watched their dances several times, but there's just there's none that I was like, I could watch that again.
I'll be honest though, this whole season I've kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
There have not been any where I'm like, oh, like.
I think it's because our favorites aren't really the clear cut winner. They are, but we know they're gonna be in the finals for sure.
Yeah.
But we don't know that they're gonna win.
We haven't had those wow dances yet.
No. Oh no.
Those
Those
dances where I call in Nate and try and get him to watch it because I think they're so great. And
Yeah.
He never likes them. He doesn't care.
Or the dances that I'm like, hey, you need to vote your heart out for these people. And I'm going to tell you right now, I voted for Wanye 18 times last night. I voted for him 9 times on the phone right after he danced. And I voted for him 9 times on abc.com.
Good job.
He got all mine. But anyways, so speaking of Wanye, he went first last night.
Why? I don't know.
He had the unfortunate honor of being first with Whitney, who Whitney has been very vocal about hating Switch Up Week. And I agree with her. I hate Switch Up Week. Especially, I don't know who likes it, to be honest.
Well, I like it.
I thought we got to see
I like
a lot
it.
of who the pairings probably should have been, which it was interesting. But
yeah,
they had a tango, and it was a terrible song for the tango. I don't even remember what song it was. It was something that's on the radio a lot. And they had a tango, and I just love his facial expressions. His facial expressions just kill me. He does the same thing I do, and I raise my eyebrows. He raises his eyebrows a lot. I thought Whitney looked, first of all, Max was a guest judge, and I love Max with all my heart. And I know there's people who say that Max and Meryl were like the biggest showmans, and it was just set up for him to win. I don't care. I liked Meryl Davis at the Olympics, so I was obviously going to root for her. Yeah.
They're still
but
friends.
I wish that he was never a judge because it makes me just really hate him.
I like him when he's a judge.
I think he's mean.
Like
if he can be,
he's honest.
I think he's hypocritical when the fact that some of his dances were not full of content. I'm not saying with Meryl. I'm saying from what I've seen and what I've read, not that I know because I don't know these moves, but I don't know.
Well, you can
It's
be
very
a judge
interesting.
and not have been the
It's
perfect
very
dancer.
interesting that his fiance, his brother's original partner, and his brother's switch-up partner got the nicest critiques and the highest scores from him.
They earned it.
They earned it, but
Niles,
some of the other
Slade,
ones
what's his
that
name, who I
posed a
don't
threat
even like,
did not get very good high scores from him. That's just what the internet is saying. It's not what I'm saying. It's what the internet is saying.
She was hating all night last night.
Anyways,
We watched
Wanya and Whitney. Let's talk
together.
about them.
She was like, crap.
Whitney looked livid.
But, pause.
She hates Switch Up Week too.
Or don't pause, fine.
Okay. I'm ready.
You do?
Yep.
Her face and hair looked lovely.
Yeah, oh yeah.
As
She
per
looks
usual. Good. Yeah, she was
She just looked mad.
Alright, anyway, so yeah.
And
After, though, her dance, she was very,
yeah.
yeah.
Wanya just never has a terrible thing to say. He was not going to throw Whitney under the bus
No.
for choreography.
No.
He just, I don't know.
He could have.
He just was very good. I just love him. I love his personality.
He could have handled
But
more.
he definitely could. He could have handled a lot more. And I think,
Well, I mean,
we
you saw in
talked-
the package, he's like, you're going to have to do it a lot faster than that.
yeah, he just wants to
He's
be
just
pushed. He wants
ready.
to be pushed to his
Yeah.
breaking point. Because that's how you're going to learn, too. Your people are, I don't know. He got 2 8s and 2 7s. Max did say that he had high expectations, and I agree. There's expectations has been put on Wanye.
I wanted to be wowed because Wanye is a lot like Alfonso.
Yes.
And then we've got Whitney, who was his partner. So they should have had, like, an insanely dynamite dance. And it just wasn't. It was just fine.
It wasn't. It was fine.
Okay. I mean, it was a good dance.
Yeah. It just wasn't.
But I'm sure everybody had. I know. I was like, when I saw that they were partners, I was like, yes, it's going to be perfect. Him with her, they're going to kill it. Perfect score. Yeah. So.
And I get
it. I was disappointed. I
don't think you can fault the celebrities. We talked about this a lot last night. You can't fault the celebrities for the choreography.
But you have to.
Make it up.
But unfortunately, they get a joint score. They got individual scores that be different. But they have to mark down. Otherwise, the choreographers aren't going to change anything.
Yes.
You know, if they don't get punished for it.
One thought it was too hectic. I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be hectic and what's not sometimes. I don't know. There's no police in it this season. A lot of people are calling for Julianne Hough to come back. So, Len, get it together. Do you want to go for who's next?
No, you go.
Kim and Keo. I think, and I said this a lot last night, I think they should have been partners.
Yeah, they were good.
He brought out something in her that Sasha does not.
We have had childhood Kim this whole time. Like, she's been just a child. Mm-hmm. She wasn't a child with Keo.
No, they had a Viennese waltz. I loved it. I thought it was a very good dance. But, again, they said it was not a lot of content. And
it's the story of the night.
Keo tried to justify it and defend it by pointing out their height difference. And you could definitely see the difference in the hold. Like,
Keo
if he
rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
He was getting so mad.
Yeah. He was not very happy. Because I thought it was very good. I thought it was one of her better dances.
Yeah. Who cares? They weren't in hold the whole time.
Yeah. It was just, he just expanded the hold. He made it bigger so it didn't emphasize their height difference. And Max brought up the height difference between him and Meryl. But I also read online that Kim is actually shorter than Meryl and Keo is taller than Max. So.
Yeah. Keo's taller than Max.
By like an inch.
Like tall.
Yeah, by like an inch.
Oh.
Anyways, Max thought it was beautiful, and there was like a half a step of Viennese waltz, and there was no frame. And I even said this. There are certain steps that even I know is supposed to be in a Viennese waltz, and I don't know what they're called, but I know what they look like. Yeah. And there wasn't any of those, but there could have been others that I don't know as well that are maybe as obvious. And Bruno said she let herself go this week. Do you agree with that? I agree with that.
Oh.
It's a different side of her.
Like that.
Like
way.
She just let herself go.
Just let herself go.
No. No. I thought she looked beautiful.
Packed on the pounds this week.
No.
Yeah, I thought she was.
Yeah.
I know. I think she's been let go. I think she.
Yeah. Carrie-Ann, I actually agreed a lot with Carrie-Ann tonight. Thankfully, she was there to
lighten it up.
Make him feel good. She liked it.
It's a good thing Misha was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Misha would not have survived Max's comments.
She wouldn't have survived last night.
Whitney barely said. I'm pretty sure Whitney went off crying. So, anyways.
Sweet Whitney.
Max gave them a 6. And Len gave them a 6. And Bruno and Carrie-Ann gave them 8. What a random score.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can be so different in your opinion of it, but
this week
Peta and Doug had a tango.
I thought he did so good,
and that's saying something.
Because you guys, I don't care about him. I think he's like, that's apparently how I feel. That face and that hand motion.
I didn't really write
down
how
I feel. Well, he did good.
Yeah,
he got his moves. They were sharp. They were clean. Usually I think he's all over the place. He has weird legs, though. Have you ever noticed his knees always, like, buckle in?
No.
They do. Watch him. Watch. It's weird. I know. I'm like, oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
They, like, are always, like, they're just buckled in.
Interesting. I just always feel like he's,
not
like,
parallel.
running towards something. Have you ever noticed that? Like, when he gets going, I feel like he's just like a football player. Like, he's just running around. I don't know. With this intense
But
look
last
on his
night,
face.
he actually did good.
Yeah.
Good. I was impressed. Normally, I think his dances are a snooze fest, but I was into it. It was good.
Pete did a good job with him. And I heard someone made a comment on Twitter that Peta usually does really well with the older contestants. The older celebrities. Like, she had Tommy. And she did do really well with Tommy. So maybe that's her and Emma do really good with the older ones. And I feel like I like Peta more with an older one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, he got all 7s. That's been about his scores these days. Has he ever gotten an 8?
No, I don't know. I don't ever pay attention to him.
Ginger Mark has salsa. I also think this is a pairing that should have been an original pairing.
They were so
good
together.
I really like her with
fun.
him.
I love that dance.
Mm-hmm.
Mark's just hilarious. I want to be his friend.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really write down a lot of comments on that.
If I had to pick one pro to do a dance with, I'd pick Mark. Hands down.
Dare I say this?
Here it comes.
I would pick Derek.
I know.
I never used to be a Derek fan, guys. I don't know why. I can't explain it.
One season to
took
turn
one,
you over.
Yeah, one season, and that's all it took, and now I'm his fan.
It's ridiculous.
A
very mainstream of you.
I thought he gave her better choreography than Val has given her, and harder ones, because she has dance experience, and so I think that Mark usually, his choreography is usually super good, and they started right away. So take note, Val. Use all of the music. Maybe you could get some more content in.
Tell him.
And some harder choreography. Because she can do it.
Yeah.
And I really liked her this week. And normally she's just kind of iffy for me.
We know Jen's a hater of Ginger.
I'm not a hater. I just
not Ginger.
Expected a lot.
But just Ginger.
I expected a lot from her, and maybe it's Val's choreography that she's just not shining in it. I don't know.
I think she's hilarious.
She is so
in her
funny.
package. I always just think she's so funny.
And her husband is so funny too.
What? That was so funny.
When he said that Mark was the marrying kind, and Val was like a Russian love slave. I don't think Val really appreciated that comment. I don't think he wants to be viewed as that. But
he kind of puts up.
Oh, but he does. He feeds into it. Yeah. So. Yeah. Your fault. Antonio and Karina had the cha-cha, and it was better than last week. I will say, the scores weren't better than last week.
Okay. But Jacoby Jones was there, and I love Jacoby. I just love him.
I love Karina. Karina does really well with football players, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
Jacoby Jones, he was good. I'd like to go back and watch him again. Yeah, that'd be good.
Maybe they'll do an all-star.
Bring back Jacoby.
There you go. That'd be hard.
That move where they jump over the person, Jacoby killed that. He was way better.
I think I remember that.
He was way better. They did it a lot because he was just really good at it.
Yeah. How do you feel about Antonio's watch, first of all, not being even set because it's just for decoration? And what do you think about him being so late? I've heard he's racked up in $3,000 in late fees.
He's just making up excuses. I have kids. I have practice. Blah blah blah. Everyone has commitments. Family. Everybody has commitments. No excuse. It's rude. It's rude.
You signed up. Who was it? Was it Aaron that said basically you signed up for the show? Yeah. This is what it is.
It's disrespectful to his partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just.
And China kind of seemed a little bit like, well, that's difficult.
Yeah.
Karina was like, what?
It's acting like his time is more valuable than Karina's.
Yes.
He'll waste an hour of Karina's time or Shauna's time so he can do whatever it is he's wanting to do.
Yeah.
Wake up an hour earlier.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it. If you have practices, you have to go to those. That's your job. I understand that.
But they would be scheduling his rehearsals around his practice schedule. So if he's late, it's because he's doing his own things.
If you ever follow him on Snapchat, you never see he's always doing something. Posting pictures of shoes and I don't know. Anyways,
that counts as doing something.
I guess.
He's always busy.
He's always busy
Gotta
doing
post
other
pictures
things.
of those shoes.
Yeah. Len said his cha-cha moves was not good. And, well, the cha-cha that was in there, because, again, Max said it was more about a performance than content. And even Carrie Ann said his form wasn't great.
That's just where we're going this season.
It wasn't.
Everyone's just been making performances.
Yeah. And he got 2 6s and 2 7s, and he is the bottom of your leaderboard this week. But not with combined scores. He should be. So. In combined scores, it's still Doug. And then the next would be Jody. Paige and Sasha had a rumba. And again, here's another partnership that I thought should have been an original partnership because they're precious together. Yeah. And he's just so funny. And I feel like he really makes his partners not feel awkward. Like, especially with, like, a rumba.
I feel like
he just kind of lightens it up a little bit.
I feel like
so
he
it's not
pushes them through the awkward part and into...
Yeah. And she kept pointing out that even during the dance, you were like, look at him! Look him in the eye!
There was at one point, towards the beginning, though, she did better as the dance went on. Yeah. He looked right at her, and she just wasn't. She was just.
Yeah.
I mean, she had a lovely face. She was smiling, but she was looking over there.
I thought that was one of her.
He was right here smiling at
better dances. I mean, the one, I really loved it. And it was, like, second to maybe the UFC, like, most memorable year one for me. I don't know. I really loved it. Max said she's more than capable of winning. And I agree. She's definitely the top girl.
Yeah.
For sure. And Len said she needed to be more emotional in the dances. And I think what he meant was to feel it more.
Yeah.
Like, because you could see it on her face and in her extensions.
She has a whole smile.
But
she has a smile on her face.
I think he wants her to be more emotionally attached to it.
I will take that smile over Jody's.
Yeah. Her intense face.
How does she do it? She's like...
It's like...
trying to be intense.
But her mouth is open. Like, her teeth aren't touching, I don't think. Are they? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of pretty much it. Carrie Ann said it was spot on. Again, Max called out, like, the content. He said there wasn't a lot of rumba. But I read on Twitter that there was actually a lot more. Because Sasha's not one to not put content
he pretty well plays by the rules.
I would say, as far as content, him and Lindsay are right up there with putting the most
newbies.
in.
The newbies.
Yes. And she got 3 8s and a 7.
So long, he just does what he wants.
Yeah. She got 3 8s and a 7, and those are decent scores, I think.
Yeah. For last night, yeah.
Vaughn and Lindsay had a jive. And
I'm ready for higher scores, though.
Oh, I am, too. For more than one person.
I'm over the 7s.
Yeah. I think that's the only paddle they have is a 7.
Yeah, for real.
Vaughn and Lindsay had a jive, and what a random dance to give someone a switch-up week. We're working with a new partner, and you're giving them a jive, and he is so big and so tall that it looks so awkward. Mm. I don't feel like
But Jacoby was long, and he always rocked the jive. Jacoby Jones.
Yeah, I thought it was great. It was funny. With him in that cowboy hat, looked so unnatural.
That was hilarious.
It just
with the country song, it was weird. But they said, I mean, at the beginning when we first met him, he was on the farm with his chickens. Yeah. I thought he meant he liked to eat chicken. So I was a little bit thrown off when he was...
Actually had chickens?
Had chickens. I thought, when he said he loved chicken, like, I love chicken.
Yeah.
But I more so love to eat chicken. Not trying to raise chickens. Yeah. So, anyway, funny.
Max said he wanted more from him. Okay. Thank you, Max. Thanks for stopping by and giving us that you wanted more. I wanted more from you.
I want it all.
Yeah. One said it was full of High School Musical.
Oh, okay, good.
One said that it was full of fun and energy. Sure.
Yeah, it was fun.
Bruno said he messed up at the beginning, and I think you pointed that out, that it was like, you're like, what is going on here? Close. Yeah.
He got back, though.
But Carrie Ann said that Lindsay worked to his strengths, and it was fun and lively.
She's good at that. Lindsay is really good at
that. He got 3 7s and an 8.
Good. 7s.
Great.
Soccer.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Niall and Sharna. Also, another pairing I think might have should have been.
But they can't
together
keep giving Sharna the people with the handicaps, if you will.
Yeah.
You know.
But she does really. I thought they had a lot more chemistry than him and Peta.
I just think that's because Sharna opens up to her partners more than Peta does.
She probably does.
I think Sharna. I mean, you can tell Sharna always has good relationships with her.
They had a Viennese waltz, and now that I need to watch it back again. But was there a lot of the
Viennese waltz in it?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I can't remember.
It was very
It's been a
Viennese
day
waltz
since I've seen it. I think there was.
With the turns,
my favorite part is when they hold hands and then they switch.
Oh.
I didn't see that. Did I see that? I don't remember.
No, that wasn't in it.
Can't remember. That's one of my favorite moves.
They had a lot of really beautiful moves.
I loved it.
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful song for the Viennese waltz.
And
it was probably the only song that really fit the dance.
Yeah. Max made a really good point that it was so, musically, lyrically.
Yeah.
And how he was on point with it the whole time, and he didn't understand. And I'm like, it's true. It was. Like, the whole thing was just, it was choreographed very much to the music, lyrically, and he was on it.
Yeah, he was.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Max said it was the best dance of the night.
His extensions are beautiful. So lovely.
Yeah, he is really great. But I wonder how long he can, I don't know. Everyone has an off night, so we'll see how he does it if he gets one.
Not Niall.
Well, Bindi really didn't either. There was some that I'm like, it's not one of your better ones, but it was still great.
I was going to try and sing Bill Nye the Science Guy, but put Niall's name into it, but then
that's not going to work.
I couldn't figure out what to say.
That's not going to work. I'm very sorry.
Niall the...
No. The model guy.
Sing with the Stars guy.
No. Carrie Ann cried.
Oh.
Shocker.
Wait.
She cries at all the emotional dances.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Oh, I don't remember.
Lenza was
she cried.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah, she was crying.
And then we have Paddlegate, 2016.
Good Lord, what happened?
Here's the problem. Max, Carrie Ann, Bruno submitted 9s. What happens? Here are the direct rules that I read on Entertainment Weekly last night. They write down their score, they submit it to the producer so the producer can enter it into their little technology so they can put it up for America to see. Well, what happened was, Carrie Ann says her score, Len says his score, Len gave him a 10. Max and Bruno hold up 10 paddles and yell 10, like this is their original score.
And then they were baffled.
And then
when
Max
they
was
were
like,
changing it.
What?
But you know what though? It's not like they switched. Like they had their 10 paddles. They didn't switch it after Len went. They had those already.
Yeah.
And they confidently said 10.
Yeah. So why would you write a 9?
I'm just so confused.
If you didn't write a 9, why wouldn't you write a 10?
I thought it was an error with whoever put it in.
Nope. Because she goes, oh, the scores are wrong. And I'm like,
yeah.
That's weird. I mean, but you can't complain because, first of all, none of this is new to you. You've done this how long?
No,
so you can't change your score after
Bruno.
you write it down.
He's on there every single week.
Yep. So, anyways, people were a little bit upset about that. But if the rules are the rules, I'm sorry.
I was upset.
Jodie and Val had the last dance, and it was her best dance ever.
I mean, it was good, but it wouldn't have ended with her. I wanted to see Wanya at the end.
Oh, yeah. Not with that dance, though, but with a different dance.
Yeah.
I'll let Lindsay.
I'm ready for them to be doing multiple dances, too.
Yeah. Jodie had...
Oh, yeah.
Jodie killed it. It was her best dance, and I think that Val just pushes her a lot more than Keo does. Not that that's not... It's two different teaching styles. It's two different teaching styles. But I feel like with her, you can't, feed into the whatever insecurity she has about learning the dance and going out there and not being afraid to mess up. She's one of those, you just gotta suck it up and move on, and she just needs to learn that. And like she said, she had fun, and she remembered, it's just a dance. It is. It's I understand that you want to win, but it's a mirror ball trophy. It's not like an Olympic gold medal. So, no one's probably going to be able to hear that because I whispered it.
Grandma's going to be mad.
I know.
She said, it's just a mirror ball trophy. It's not an Olympic.
Yeah.
Did you say medal?
Gold medal.
Oh, it's not a gold medal.
Yeah. She got 3 9s and an 8.
It's just a TV show.
Yeah. She got 3 9s and an 8, so it's her highest score so far.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what all these combined scores does for the elimination next week. I think it should be Doug. Here, I said this to my friend at work last night, and maybe I want to see if you agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be, in order of what I think is going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be Doug next week,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to be Kim or Jody.
Oh, really?
I don't know if Jody's getting enough votes and scores.
I think America's going to get
Kim
upset
is so fun to watch.
What's his
and
face?
Jody's just been, like, inconsistent each week.
Barely
Yeah.
getting by. I think America's going to get fed up with what's-his-face for being late all the time.
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot. Antonio. I think Antonio might go before Jody. It could be Jody Antonio. That's what I meant.
I would send him home.
I think Kim skated by a little bit.
If he's not giving 100%.
Yeah, bye.
No, sorry.
You see how much everyone else wants to be here.
Yeah.
Go away. Go live your booming life.
Booming.
In wherever city you're
Sweet
a football
Erin.
player for.
Erin can't let go of the booming.
I know.
She's been saying it so
I
much.
know.
She loves it.
Yeah.
I bet she says it at home.
Yeah. Overall, what did you think? It was just...
And meh. Again.
Like, I'm so glad we didn't film last night, because we would have been even worse.
Where are the pros'
heads?
Big, wonderful choreography. Yes. That didn't make sense. Where are the pros? Big, wonderful choreography. I don't know how to word that. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. There needs to be more.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but there needs to be more something. To make this season a little bit more lively and get you fired up about watching
People were already worried about this season because they were like, we don't know any of the cast. Yeah. Well, that's fine because we all know the pros.
Yeah.
We all know the pros. You get to know the cast.
Maybe is it that maybe some of the pros aren't using the outside photographers, outside choreographers as much. And maybe that's why, because Whitney's choreography for Alfonso was amazing. And she got Emmy nominations for it. And I feel like ever since Alfonso, she's
You guys aren't going to get any
And
Emmy
I said last year
right now.
that maybe it was because she was planning her wedding, so she was maybe she was distracted with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what, I don't know, and it's driving me nuts.
Oh! In other Dancing with the Stars news,
I forgot. I don't know.
Blanking on her name, but Twitch's wife.
Oh, Allison.
Allison had her baby.
Yes,
a baby
she
boy.
did, and she cut her hair.
Oh yeah,
chopped it.
She's looking cute.
Yeah, I love to watch them when they dance on Ellen.
I probably should have had the baby's name ready.
I think
so I
it
could
was
tell you the name.
started with an M, I believe.
But the Boss
Malachi?
family is just on point
I don't
now.
think it would be Malachi. I don't know where that came from, but I think it's an
Where's
M.
my phone? Give him my phone.
I don't know if we have time.
They want to know.
I don't know if we have
10
time.
seconds. He just posted today. We'll tell you. We'll tell you. Watch how fast I can go.
Uh-oh, the camera's shaking because I'm moving it. Whoopsies.
Watch.
While she's fighting this.
Yeah.
Next week is Famous Dances Week. They're bringing it back. I'm going to be interested to know what famous dances they're going to be doing because I thought they did pretty much all the well-known ones last season. So we'll see. Everyone's back with their original partners. And
Maddox.
I knew it started with an M.
Maddox.
That's cute.
Born on Easter Sunday.
What a dancing family that's going to be.
I know. They're so cute. Did you watch their gender reveal video?
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
It was so cute.
Yeah. So anyway.
Do you have any expectations for famous dances? Famous Dance Week? What do you want to see?
I would like to see...
I can't think of any famous dances off the top of my head right now.
Last year I know there was... I would love to see, from the Peter Pan musical, Ugga Wug.
Oh.
That would be so cool. They could do something awesome.
Yeah. I have no expectations because the famous dances that I can think of, they just did last year. So
let's see.
I don't have any input.
They did Grease.
Yeah.
They've done Singing in the Rain.
They've done Dirty Dancing?
They
did.
Anything from White Christmas would be
That
awesome.
would be magical.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
There are plenty of songs in that are not Christmas songs that they could do.
But I don't care if they do a Christmas song because I'm not going to lie. I might have put on my Christmas playlist in the car.
Today?
I was like, no, the other night. I was driving to work and I was like,
it's been in the upper 70s.
Listen to this playlist.
No.
Anyways.
I'm ready for summer.
I got to get my hair cut in about 3 minutes. So we're going to leave it at that.
To be continued. I'm missing the rest of the song.
Hopefully we're in a better, we have better mood next week.
We're in a good mood right now.
Well,
I'm singing
with this.
Well, if we can get some 10s up in here, I'm ready for a perfect score.
And I don't know if they're there yet. Took him forever to give him a 10. Took him forever to give him 9s. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know these days because these
7 brides for 7 brothers. I would love to see a dance from that. Yeah, that'd be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Any last words? Nope. Have a great day.
It's up to me. You'll RSVP.
Mm-hmm.